you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shear?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
I wish I had double-checked before discussing that play earlier.
Did anybody catch that play?
Living in the Midwest, the weather can turn on a dime. Last year, a storm knocked Koya and Hits 96 radio stations off the air, but because of the amazing crews at Cherry Todd Electric Cooperative, we were back on within a couple of hours. As a partnership between the radio station and Cherry Todd, it was important to get back on the air to inform our listeners about the storm. Cherry Todd Electric Cooperative. They're there when you need them, wherever you need them, keeping the power on.
A message from Cherry Todd Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Living in the Midwest, the weather can turn on a dime. Last year,
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Computers and More, located at 660 West 2nd Street, is obviously your computer sales and repair business in Winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear to the next game. Call us at 842-9057 for an appointment to see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Where will you find Black Hills State University graduates? Everywhere, locally, nationally, and internationally. Black Hills State University is where community leaders are inspired, where future teachers are prepared, where global connections lead to business connections, and where underground research is changing the way we understand the universe. Visit bhsu.edu and enroll now at Black Hills State University, where you can earn your degree affordably and with campuses in Spearfish and Rapid City. Stay in the beautiful Black Hills. Where does your future begin? At Black Hills State University.
Hey, Doug. Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to St. Francis, South Dakota, and the Warrior Dome, home of the St. Francis Warriors and Lady Warriors. We are just getting underway here with the Lady Warriors tonight, hosting the Oelrichs Lady Tigers. This is the JV game. We'll have the Lady Warriors varsity to follow. So thanks for joining us tonight. This is Aaron Epps alongside DJ Serby. And we do apologize those of you who were tuned in earlier this week when we had the doubleheader game. We did lose Wi-Fi here at the school throughout the entire school. And unfortunately that meant we had to end the broadcast early. So we apologize for not being able to get the end of that game. Things did tighten up there as St. Francis made a bit of a comeback, only losing by 3 to Lower Brule. But we're back in action tonight. Early going here, the Lady Tigers lead 2-0. Make it 2-1 after Alea Whiting's free throw. Got a timeout on the court. While we have a timeout, we'll give you the starters here for the Lady Warriors. Number 10, Valeria Claremont. 5, Charlie Kilsensight. 4, Cass Arkhorn. As well as Lainey Fourhorns. So a quick 30-second timeout there, called by the Lady Warriors just to make sure everybody's on the same page. Merle Anderson, head coach, calling out plays. Looks like he maybe is calling for the defense out of the free throw. So look for a press here from the Lady Warriors. Speaking of Merle Anderson, we'd like to give a shout out to his parents tuned into the broadcast tonight, watching from New Mexico and Arizona respectively. So we appreciate you tuning in from afar, and we're happy to bring you tonight's action. All knotted up at 2 apiece, just about a minute and a half into tonight's JV Lady Warriors action. Great hustle there from Kills-In-Sight, as she spotted just a slight mishandle there from the point guard for Oelrichs. So for Oelrichs, we've got on the court number 3, Angelique Twiss, number 1, Patricia Carlo, 41, Oceana Musso, and that's a 3-point knockdown from the corner by Lainey Fourhorns. As the Lady Warriors take a 5-2 lead early on in this one. Doesn't look like we've got all the numbers quite sorted out in the program here for Oelrichs, so I'll try to give you names and numbers as I can this evening. Quick timeout there, though, from the Lady Tigers. So earlier this week, the Lady Warriors were in action against Lower Brule, as we mentioned. JV girls team that you're seeing on the court right now pulled off a 4-point victory. So they've been playing good basketball lately. And before the game, asking head coach Merle Anderson what his kind of emphasis for the game was and keys to success here, he said just getting out in transition and keeping up the pace. He said this is a young team that's still learning, but that they're getting better with every game, showing improvement, and as you can maybe tell from seeing the Oelrichs bench, it's not a very deep team. Not a lot of girls out. There are actually a few middle schoolers playing in this one. Amelia Hermany Horses, Loretta Tobacco, and Blanche Musso are all 7th graders playing on this JV team, as well as Molly Little. Well, I guess she's a freshman, but a young team overall, and so Warriors will be looking to get out and go, wearing down this Lady Tigers team. Lady Tigers will inbound from half court. A little bit of a double team action against the Hermany Horses. Forces the turnover. Arcorn brings it back the other way, pushing that pace, kicks it out to Fourhorns. Not able to get that one to go. Arcorn, though, pokes away the rebound and able to get it tied up. Good play by Arcorn there, not giving up on the rebound. Getting the ball back for the Lady Warriors, who will inbound from under their own basket. Nice give and go play there. Arcorn's shot not able to go. Good battle on the boards there from Claremont. Gets it out to Kills-In-Sight. Lady Warriors will reset the offense. Whiting on the up and under bucket off the backboard and gets it to go. Largest lead here early on at 11-2. Nice defensive read there by Whiting, getting the steal on the other end. And again, it's Arcorn pushing the pace. And she's fouled on her way up. Couldn't get the shot to go, but she'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we've got 5 Lady Warriors waiting at the scorer's table to check in here. Again, that's part of keeping the pace fresh, is bringing in fresh legs, trying to wear down this Oelrichs team. Checking into the game, that's Viola Boneshirt, Jade Christie, Chante Anderson, Caleb Chekpa. Arkhorn good on both free throws. That'll extend the Lady Warriors lead to 13-2 with just over 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Inbounds plays tipped out of bounds. Good pressure there again from the Lady Warriors. Boneshirt comes away with the steal. Gives it up to Christie, who drives baseline. Attempts the reverse. Shot blocked, it looked like by a couple of Lady Tigers players. But on the ensuing loose ball, scooped up by Anderson, and she will head to the line. Anderson, the only middle schooler playing with the high school program this year. She is an 8th grader. Younger sister of standout Matee Anderson, who scored her 1,000th point just about a week and a half ago. First free throw from Chante, though, is just a tad short. Second one on the air, bounces around and falls. Lady Warriors will keep the pressure on. Long inbounds pass, just a bit too far, and a double dribble there after the steal. Drive by her many horses, put up the left-handed shot, not quite able to get it to go. Boneshirt kind of lost track of where she was on the court, went up for the shot off the back of the backboard. Christie with the nice hands, she gets the steal. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Lady Tiger defender. Boneshirt inbound to Anderson. Pump fake goes baseline. Nice runner from Chante Anderson falls. Lady Warriors press really effective here in this first quarter. Another forced turnover and steal. Anderson good on the first free throw. Second one off the rim. Christie, though, grabs the rebound. Her putback attempt blocked. Another turnover forced by the Lady Warriors, and Chante Anderson takes it all the way for the left-handed finish. Pressure really causing some issues here for the Lady Tigers. Traveling violation. 21 seconds to play here. See if Oelrichs is able to get anything going here. Another steal on the pressure from the Lady Warriors. Nice cross-court pass from Christie. to Bone Shirt. She wasn't able to finish, but Chante Anderson cleans it up, and she's got another bucket here in the first quarter. And with that horn comes the close of the first quarter. Great first quarter from the Lady Warriors. They lead 21-2 after 1 quarter of play. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a minute. And the second quarter picking up right where the first quarter left off with a Lady Warriors steal. So Bone Shirt set to inbound. Cross court pass goes to Anderson. She drives through the defense. Her shot attempt is strong, but the offensive rebound again falls to the Lady Warriors. 3-point attempt on the way. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds. So the Lady Warriors will start here in a half-court defense, taking the pressure off a little bit. Pass goes in there to Musso, who looked like maybe she lost the handle on the way up. So the Lady Warriors will bring the ball back down. Bone Shirt gives it up. Another 3-point shot from the wing. That one doesn't draw any iron. And the Lady Tigers will bring the ball back up on the attack, trying to get things going here in the second quarter. Nice baseline move there, drawing the foul, and heading to the line is Twist. One week from tonight will be parent night here at St. Francis. That is for all students and grades K through 12. It'll be a busy day next Thursday as the Tribal Council is also having their honoring for all L&I participants from both St. Francis and Todd County as well as White River. And so that honoring will be taking place at the Todd County High School. So busy day next Thursday. Ball poked away there by Twist. Heading the other way is Oelrichs, and that is number 5. Oh, we've got, don't believe we have a number for number 5. Carlo tried to take it coast to coast, but had it stolen away. Lady Warriors up ahead. First free throw up on the way, no good, and we've got another shift change for the Lady Warriors. We don't have a fully updated roster here, so a few of these players are not in the roster for St. Francis. We do have Jordan Rodriguez and Sonny Scott entering the game on that last timeout, as well as Charlie Little Elk. See if we can get that full roster at halftime for both teams. So Rodriguez bringing the ball up the court for the Lady Warriors, who lead by 17 midway through the second quarter here at the Warrior Dome. Driving the length of the court is Carlo. She's fouled on the layup and will head to the line to shoot two. Just the third team foul for the Lady Warriors. First free throw is off the back iron and no good. Second one nearly identical, but the rebound pulled down by Musso, and she puts it back up and in, cutting the lead to 15. Head coach Merle Anderson again calling a timeout after that, and he is going to draw up a play here. So the numbers, in terms of numbers of players out for the team, has continued to grow a bit for the Lady Warriors. And so talking to both varsity head coach Rich Crow Eagle as well as Merle Anderson, they both mentioned just getting experience for these girls. And so it can be tough to, when you've got as many players as you do on this JV team, to make sure that everybody is getting time to showcase their skills and get that experience to develop into varsity caliber players. It can be a real challenge, but good to see everybody on the bench already getting action here with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Three-point bucket there. Puts the Warriors on top by 18. And she'll try again from the same spot, this time just short, but gets her own rebound. Kicks it out. Pace has slowed down just a bit here in the second quarter. Mostly due to the fact that the Lady Warriors have pulled off that pressure defense that they had going in the first quarter. Twist heading to the line. First one was no good, but she's able to knock down the second. Well, I stand corrected. Now all of the Lady Warriors have seen action here as number 23 checks into the game for the first time. By my count, there are 17 Lady Warriors in action tonight on this JV team, on this JV squad, and that's partially due to the fact that we're not having a freshman game or only traveling with 2 teams. Nice underhanded scoop there off the glass is good, extending the lead to 27-8 here with just over a minute and a half to play in the first half. Again, we're in the closing minutes here. Nice steal there from Carlo as she finishes off the glass. Closing minutes here of the first half of the Lady Warriors and the Lady Tigers JV game. And that's Sunny Scott knocking down the three-pointer from outside. Another dribble drive there from Oelrichs. Her many horses with the finish. And a steal by the Lady Tigers. They'll bring it back the other way. Carlo having a nice second quarter here as she finishes the and one with a chance to make it a three-point play at the free throw line. Lady Warriors players not realizing it was just a one-shot free throw. So the offensive rebound goes to the Lady Tigers, and they take advantage with another bucket. Rodriguez on the dribble drive. Her shot attempt just a bit strong off the glass, and Carlo brings it back the other way for the Lady Tigers. Under 20 seconds to play in the first half. Ball ricochets around, stolen away by the Lady Warriors. Nice pass around the defender there, but the finish doesn't quite fall. Transition pass found its way to Sunny Scott, but she got just a little too excited there going up for the layup and lost it. So no basket there, but Lady Warriors still lead 30-16 at half. So we'll be back with the second quarter action in just a few minutes. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shear?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Work out for you. Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double-checked before discussing that play earlier.
Did anybody catch that play?
No. Nope.
Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Living in the Midwest, the weather can turn on a dime. Last year, a storm knocked Koya and Hits 96 radio stations off the air, but because of the amazing crews at Cherry Todd Electric Cooperative, we were back on within a couple of hours. As a partnership between the radio station and Cherry Todd, it was important to get back on the air to inform our listeners about the storm. Cherry Todd Electric Cooperative. They're there when you need them, wherever you need them, keeping the power on.
A message from Cherry Todd Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Living in the Midwest, the weather can turn on a dime. Last year,
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Computers and More, located at 660 West 2nd Street, is obviously your computer sales and repair business in Winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warrior sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear to the next game. Call us at 842-9057 for an appointment to see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Where will you find Black Hills State University graduates? Everywhere, locally, nationally, and internationally. Black Hills State University is where community leaders are inspired, where future teachers are prepared, where global connections lead to business connections, and where underground research is changing the way we understand the universe. Visit bhsu.edu and enroll now at Black Hills State University, where you can earn your degree affordably and with campuses in Spearfish and Rapid City. Stay in the beautiful Black Hills. Where does your future begin? At Black Hills State University.
Hey, are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
we're all set to go with the second half of tonight's JV action between the Lady Warriors here of St. Francis and the visiting Lady Tigers from Oelrichs. Strong first half performance by the Lady Warriors, largely in thanks to the defensive pressure that they put on and the turnovers that were forced. So we'll see how Oelrichs is able to handle that pressure here in the second half. That's Cass Arkhorn driving the length of the court. Her shot attempt no good, but the ball staying on the Lady Warrior end after the offensive board. Alea Whiting on the shot attempt. She is fouled, so she will head to the line to shoot 2. Whiting's first is good. Second shot, no good. Nice hustle there from Cass Arkhorn to try to keep it alive. Not quite able to do so, though. And the Lady Tigers will bring it the other way. Carlo really doing a nice job tonight of creating plays both for herself as well as her teammates. She's just a sophomore. Not able to come away with the bucket there, though. And Arkhorn gives it up to Kilsensight, who drives baseline. Nice hesitation move from her, and she's able to knock it home for 2. Shot no good. Rebound to Whiting, gives it up to Forehorns, and she drives. Nice drive and dish there to Kilsensight. She knocks down another jumper with the friendly roll off the backboard. Warriors leading 35-16 midway through the third quarter of action this evening. Forehorn's three-point attempt off the rim. Offensive board for the Lady Warriors. Kilsensight tries it from downtown, gets her own rebound, and she'll put up another one, no good. Whiting grabs the board, not able to get it to go. And we'll have 5 new Lady Warriors checking into the game. I was able to get over to the scorers table at halftime. Let's see if I can figure out who everybody is. So number 14, Leah. 11, Zeray. 23, Pita. Number 6, Charlie. Number 8, Isabella. Nice drive there by Pita, and she's fouled, and she'll head to the line. Gets up limping just a bit, but she'll have 2 free throws. First one up and off the front of the rim, no good. On the court for Oelrichs is number 10, Roulard. Number 50, Mousseau. 12, Tobacco. 5 her many horses. And 50, that's also Musso. Excuse me, 41 Musso. So Oelrichs trailing by 15, trying to get something going offensively here against what has been a tough Lady Warriors defense. Good ball movement there from the Lady Tigers, getting the ball inside. Chance to cut into the lead here as it's down to 14 with 2.5 to go in the third quarter, make it 13. Again, we want to thank you for tuning in to tonight's JV matchup between the Lady Warriors and the Lady Tigers. And we do apologize for the technical difficulties that prevented us from being able to live stream the end of Tuesday night's boys game. But as far as that goes, the Wi-Fi issue seems to have been resolved, and we're back up and running tonight. Glad to bring you tonight's action. Also, again, like to give a special shout out to Merle Sr. in Lawrence, Kansas, also to Ernestine in New Mexico, as well as the sisters of head coach Merle Anderson down in the Valley of Phoenix, Arizona, as well as the entire Anderson family on the Navajo reservation. So we thank you for tuning in tonight. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast, and a special shout out from us here in South Dakota to you wherever you're listening tonight. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Tipped out of bounds. And the Lady Tigers will bring it back. Trailing by 13, this is as close as they've been in quite some time. The Lady Warriors got off to a storming start in this one, led 21-2 at the end of the first quarter. Ever since then, have taken the foot off the gas a little bit, easing up on the defensive pressure. Lady Tigers able to close the gap a little bit, but still strong defense from the Lady Warriors has kept them ahead in this one. Checking back into the game is Carlo and Twiss for Oelrichs. Three-point shot attempt from Isabella. That one off the mark. Nice coast-to-coast drive there from Carlo. She's really led this Oelrichs attack here tonight. Pita's shot up just a bit too strong over the rim, no good. Carlo again looking to attack, loses the handle this time. Fresh set of substitutions here for the Lady Warriors. New 5 on the court. Chante Anderson, Jade Christie, Viola Boneshirt, Jordan Rodriguez, and Sunny Scott. Sunny Scott's shot from outside, no good. Good hustle there, though, from Rodriguez. Although Oelrichs came out of there with it. Carlo, nice cross-court pass there. That one goes to her many horses. time winding down, Anderson launches from just across half court. But unfortunately for the Lady Warriors, that shot attempt coming just a half second after the horn. Great attempt though there from Anderson. Nice shot there. That, if nothing else, will give her a nice confidence boost heading into the fourth quarter. Oelrichs though has tightened things up here, cutting the Lady Warriors lead to just 9 points heading into the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break and be back with the fourth quarter action. And again, I stand corrected. We are only playing 3 quarters tonight due to quarter restrictions and Oelrichs not having enough players to be able to field 2 full teams. There is a 7-quarter restriction, so that way we will have players playing 3 quarters in the JV game and 4 quarters in varsity, not violating the state rules. So the Lady Warriors come out victorious by a final score of 35-26 in just 3 quarters of action. Again, that victory really powered by the strong start and strong defensive pressure from the Lady Warriors. And also would like to shout out Thetis McCloskey and the St. Francis kitchen staff. They are offering food tonight for employees working the game, and so that is greatly appreciated. Thanks for all your hard work and all that you do for our students, keeping us healthy and full. So because of the shortened JV game, we'll have a bit of an extended break, I believe, before the varsity action gets started here. So stay tuned. The clock on the scoreboard will get started, and that will be our official countdown to tonight's varsity action once that timer starts. So thanks again for being with us, and stay tuned for girls varsity action from St. Francis, South Dakota.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Work out for you. Oh, that was great. Good. I wish I had double-checked before discussing that play earlier.
Did anybody catch that play?
No.
Okay, we're gonna act like we're debating about it. You 2 do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm gonna break the huddle confidently, and we're gonna call it incomplete.
Mic's on!
First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Living in the Midwest, the weather can turn on a dime. Last year, a storm knocked Koya and Hits 96 radio stations off the air, but because of the amazing crews at Cherry Todd Electric Cooperative, we were back on within a couple of hours. As a partnership between the radio station and Cherry Todd, it was important to get back on the air to inform our listeners about the storm. Cherry Todd Electric Cooperative. They're there when you need them, wherever you need them, keeping the power on.
A message from Cherry Todd Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Living in the Midwest, the weather can turn on a dime. Last year,
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Computers and More, located at 660 West 2nd Street, is obviously your computer sales and repair business in Winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warrior sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear to the next game. Call us at 842-9057 for an appointment to see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Where will you find Black Hills State University graduates? Everywhere, locally, nationally, and internationally. Black Hills State University is where community leaders are inspired, where future teachers are prepared, where global connections lead to business connections, and where underground research is changing the way we understand the universe. Visit bhsu.edu and enroll now at Black Hills State University, where you can earn your degree affordably and with campuses in Spearfish and Rapid City. Stay in the beautiful Black Hills. Where does your future begin? At Black Hills State University.
Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. And nothing else matters. Never care for what they do. Never care for what they know. But I know so close, no matter how far. It couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know I never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. Hold these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. And nothing else matters. Never cared for what they say. Never cared for games they play. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. And I know, yeah. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. No, nothing else matters.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
from the wreckage one more time. Horrific memory twist the mind. Dark-blooded, cold and hard to turn. Path of destruction, feel it burn. Still life, incarnation. Still life, infamy. Hallucination, heresy. Still you run. What's to come? What's to be? Cause we hunt you down without mercy. Hunt you down all nightmare long. Feel us breathe upon your face. to flush you out with your own fear. You hide, but will be found. Release your grip without a sound. Still life, immolation. Still life, infamy. Hallucination, heresy. Still you run. What's to come? What's to be? 'Cause we hunt you down without mercy. Hunt you down all nightmare long. Feel us breathe upon your face. Feel us shift every move we trace. Hunt you down without mercy. Hunt you down all nightmare long. Yeah. Looks, runs, and you crawl back in, but your luck runs out.
Welcome back to the Warrior Dome here in St. Francis in the Rosebud Reservation as we bring you tonight's varsity action between the visiting Oelrichs Lady Tigers, who come into the game with a record of 4-10, and they'll be hosted tonight by the St. Francis Lady Warriors, who are in the midst of an 8-game homestand. So this will be the third of 8 consecutive games at home. The Lady Warriors entering tonight's action coming off a big victory over Lower Brule on Tuesday of this week. And that game was unquestionably the best game that the Lady Warriors have played so far through the first half of the season. That was a Lower Brule team that they had lost to earlier in the year and then really put them away and left no doubt with the victory on Tuesday. Big efforts in the scoring columns from Charlize Arcorn, who had 33 points, and Matilda Anderson had 20 in that one. Those two actually combined to outscore the Lower Brule team in that ball game. So keys tonight for the Lady Warriors will be to keep up that consistency. So talking to Rich Crow-Eagle, just really not having a hiccup after that really strong game that they came out and played 4 full quarters. Because as we've mentioned, we've seen flashes of what this team is capable of doing if they can put together that full effort for 4 quarters. So we are about a minute away from starting lineups and our flag song this evening. Again, this is Aaron Epps on the play-by-play alongside DJ Serby handling technical duties. This evening we do have our email account again available if you have any questions, comments, or if you have any community or school announcements that you'd like us to make throughout the broadcast. You can send those to us at sfwarriorslive@gmail.com. At this time, we'll turn it over to the public address announcer for introduction of the Lady Warriors cheerleaders and our starting lineups.
Of high school students, that sportsmanship is essential for the success of the programs. Tonight's administrator is high school principal Deb Boyd. Let's meet the cheerleaders for the St. Francis Lady Warriors. We have Logan Badhand, Natalie Porto, Arlene Ironcock, Shelby Littleshield, Shiana Luta Reynolds, Oyate Stans, Darwin Walking Needle, and Tara Walking Needle. Cheer coach is Alda Badhand. And now let's meet your starters for the Oelrichs Lady Tigers. 5'7" sophomore guard wearing number 1, Patricia Carlo. A 5'4" sophomore forward, number 3, Angeli Twist. 5'1" 8th grade guard, number 10, Talia Roulard. A 5'4" sophomore guard, number 11, Jada Roulard. And 5'8" freshman forward, number 15, Molly Little. Oelrichs Lady Tigers are coached by Katie Louder and assisted by Roy Verdenian. And now let's meet your St. Francis Lady Warriors. A senior guard wearing number 2, Charlie's Hartmore. A junior guard, number 10, Jazlia Hartmore. Junior forward, number 13, Kiani Metcalf. A junior forward wearing number 20, Janita Hesse. And a senior forward, number 42, Monty Anderson. St. Francis Lady Warriors are coached by Rich Cody and assisted by Dana Marshall and Burl Anderson Jr. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand to face the flag as we will have our Lakota flag song performed by the St. Francis Drum Group. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, St. Francis Drum Group. Welcome to St. Francis Indian
Thank you to the St. Francis Drum Group for the flag song this evening, and thank you for joining us. In case you didn't catch those starting lineups for the Lady Tigers tonight, we have Patricia Carlo, Angeli Twist, Talia Roulard, Jada Roulard, and Molly Little. For the Lady Warriors, we have Charlize Arcorn, Kiani Metcalf, Jazlia Arcorn, Matilda Anderson, and Janeda Hesse. We've also got an additional guest appearance being made by a young fan who decided to take the shortcut right across the middle of the court. So we'll try it again. But all 5 starters tonight for Oelrichs are sophomores or younger. Quick start there from the Lady Warriors as they win the tip, and Charlize Arcorn takes it the length of the court for a layup. So Arcorn starts right where she left off on Tuesday night, coming off of that strong 33-point performance against Lower Brule. Another key to victory on Tuesday night was Lady Warriors' strong defense, just a really consistent effort throughout that ball game, never allowing Lower Brule to go on a run or to get any easy baskets. Everything was contested, so we'll look to see if Lady Warriors are able to keep that up tonight and make the Lady Tigers work for every bucket. Steal in the backcourt by the Lady Warriors. Charlize Arcorn's three-point basket is long and sails over the rim, but Hesse's there for the rebound. Pressure getting to Oelrichs again. Another turnover in the backcourt. That's Jaslia Arcorn inside to Hesse again, this time a little strong on the layup. Nice around the defender pass there. That was Twist taking it the distance, but her shot just a bit wide, and Arcorn will bring it back the other way. Arcorn dribbles around the perimeter. Hesse finds Matilda Anderson. Her first shot attempt of the night is no good. Jaslia Arcorn trying to chase down Little, and that little extra hustle there from Arcorn causes the turnover as Little lost the handle off of her foot. So Charlize Arcorn will bring the ball up. Just getting underway here in tonight's varsity action. Anderson drives the baseline, but she stepped out of bounds while she was making her move. Anderson was also a huge contributor in Tuesday night's game. She contributed with 20 points. A little bit hectic here in the early going. Twist whistled for the foul there. And Charlize Arcorn will try to set things up for the Lady Warriors here. Finds her sister Jaslia Arcorn. Three-point shot attempt is no good, just short. So given that Oelrichs a little short on bodies tonight, and a lot of these girls, actually two of their starters, played nearly all of the JV game as well. So really testing out the endurance of the Lady Tigers players tonight. But it looks like defensively they'll stick to a zone, maybe to conserve a little bit of energy here and allow the Lady Warriors to take those outside shots. Carlo driving to the middle of the lane, lost it out of bounds. On that last Warriors possession, that was Jaslia Arcorn with the bucket, her first of the evening. Jazz still playing with a tape on that right finger. She broke her right index finger in a game about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago against Todd County, and she's been on the mend ever since. This is her third game playing with that injury. Hasn't seemed to be a huge factor for her, so kudos to her for playing through that injury. Roulard makes a strong move for the Lady Tigers, and she's fouled by Matilda Anderson, and she'll step to the line. First free throw off the front iron, no good. Amelia Hermeni-Orses checks in. She also saw significant action in that JV game. Free throw is good for Roulard. And the Lady Tigers have their first points of the night. Charlize Arcorn was able to get all the way to the hoop, but not able to finish the scoop shot. So the Lady Tigers will bring it back the other way. Roulard on the floater from the top of the key, not able to get it to go. Anderson with the rebound, outlets to Hesse. Up ahead, and Janeda Hesse's able to get that one to go. She's got 4 points early in this one. Traveling violation. Lady Tigers are coached by Katie Bowder, and she is assisted by Roy Merdanian. Nice extra pass there underneath after the steal to find Matilda Anderson, and she's got her first bucket of the night. Long cross-court pass leads to another steal for the Lady Warriors.
Brady in the ballgame tonight for the Lady Warriors.
First substitution of the evening for head coach Rich Crow-Eagle. That's Kalia Brady checking in for Jazz Arcorn. Brady, fresh off the bench, picks up an assist on that one as Charlize Arcorn knocks down the wide open three from the corner. Rich Crow-Eagle assisted by Dana Marshall and Merle Anderson Jr., aka Biggins. And a shout out to the entire extended family of the Andersons. A lot to watch tonight. Merle coaching, Chante playing in the JV game, and Mati here in the varsity game. If you've got friends or family watching from afar and would like to give them a shout out, let us know. Our email account is sfwarriorslive, all one word, at gmail.com. We'll try to get those shout outs in tonight's broadcast. 15-1, Lady Warriors lead with 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Charlize Arcorn, another attempt from downtown. Kiani Metcalf, though, right there waiting for the rebound, puts it back up and in, and she's fouled, so she will head to the line. Kiani was also a major contributor on Tuesday night. Not as much in the scoring column as with Charlize and Matilda, but her effort was evident. She was all over the boards on both offense and defense and had a number of hustle plays where she got on the floor diving after loose balls. And it was that kind of effort that led to the victory for the Lady Warriors. Brady's left-handed floater is no good, but we've got a whistle on the play. Foul goes against Roulard, her first. Brady will shoot two.
Swiss back to the Lady Tigers.
Brady 0 for 2 from the line there. The Warriors maintain their 16-point lead early on here. Another steal forced. Charlize Arcorn left alone for three. No good. Again, Metcalf on the offensive board. But this time, she's not able to corral it. These two teams did meet earlier this season at LNI, with St. Francis winning that one by a score of 66-31. So sometimes when you have that scenario where you beat a team fairly handily at the beginning of the season and you see them again mid-season, you can have that tendency to ease up, and those are the games that can sometimes come back to bite you, but so far not the case for the Lady Warriors. They have come out firing on all cylinders, especially on the defensive end, forcing a number of turnovers here. Hesse, though, not able to get things going from the free throw line. Warriors have missed 4 free throws here in just the last minute of play.
Taking in for the Lady Tigers, Blanche Musso.
Blanche Musso checks in for the first time this evening for the Lady Tigers. Charlize Arcorn knew it was just a matter of time before she would get one of those 3-point baskets to fall. That is her second of the evening. Nice hands from Kiani Metcalf getting the steal. Charlize Arcorn runs it down. Not able to get the layup to go. Brady gets the offensive board. She's fouled, and she will head back to the free throw line with a chance for redemption here with 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Got a timeout on the floor. Warriors up 21-1. The JV game tonight, the first quarter ended with the Lady Warriors with a score of 21-2. And much the same story in both games. The Lady Warriors full court pressure early, causing a lot of trouble for these Oelrichs guards, forcing a number of turnovers, leading to easy buckets. So far tonight, Charlize Arcorn leading the way with 8 points, but unlike on Tuesday night when the scoring was very top heavy with Arcorn and Anderson, it's been a well distributed scoring attack tonight. 6 Lady Warriors have already tallied at least 1 point in this one, and Brady will have a chance for her second point of the evening. Lady Warriors are back, not showing any pressure on defense. Appears to maybe be a wet spot or a piece of gum, I think it looks like. Athletic Director Dave Brushbreaker to the rescue. Oh no, we've got a member of our drum group able to take care of it. So while we've got a break, we'll let you know that we will be right back here tomorrow night as the boys varsity and JV team will be taking on Hot Springs. That action will be starting up at 5:30 with the boys JV and followed by the boys varsity. And then we'll be back on Saturday as both the boys and girls play host to Freeman. First game starting at 11:30, and we'll have 4 games, so we'll be on air all day on Saturday. Brady was able to knock down the second free throw just a moment ago. Jazz Arcorn whistled for an offensive foul. And all they can do is shrug. So the Lady Warriors will come out in a 1-3-1 here, the first time that we've seen this defense from them this season. And it is effective as it leads to another turnover. This time Arcorn draws the foul and she'll head to the line for 2. Early on in this one, already 6 fouls for Oelrichs, and as we mentioned, not a very deep team, so that foul trouble could be a factor here. That's Twist's third foul early on in this one. Checking back in is Hermione Horses and Talia Roulard. Arcorn knocks down both free throws. Again in that 1-3-1 defense. And again it leads to a turnover, cross-court pass to Brady. Brady with the left-hand layup. And that's good. She's got 4 points here in the first quarter. 26-1. Big scoring output here, and another turnover and another layup for Brady. So Coach Rich Croweagle just can't go wrong, whether it's the full court press or the 1-3-1. His Lady Warriors have been able to execute here. Ball bounces around. Grabbed by Hermione Horses. And just before the final whistle sounds, Charlize Arcorn put up a half-court shot. Unlike Chante Anderson, who was able to get a half-court shot to go earlier, although that didn't count, it was just after the buzzer, Charlize's falls short. So we'll take a quick break here. We'll be back with second quarter action from the Warrior Dome. Lady Warriors leading by 25. Heading into the second quarter here, Lady Warriors on top, 28-23 as we're about to get underway. Nice pass inside, goes to Carlo, and she's fouled on her way out as she heads to the free throw line. We did get a shout out here from Lee Anderson, who emailed us from Chandler, Arizona. Tonight watching his nieces Chante and Matee Anderson in tonight's game, and like to wish good luck to all of the Lady Warriors as well as to the coaches, especially Coach Merle Anderson, aka Biggins. Thanks to Auntie Lee and the Bobos for sending us that email, and thank you for tuning in. Hope you'll join us again tomorrow night and Saturday for more Warriors and Lady Warriors action. Good ball movement there from the Lady Warriors. Charlize Anderson's three-point basket not able to go. Ball bounces around. Matee able to corral it and put it home with the left hand. Again, pass goes inside to Carlo. She kicks it out. Not able to get it to go. Kalia Brady again leaks out. And able to take the long baseball-style outlet pass and lay it home. Nice trap there defensively. Ball kicked ahead. Charlize Arcorn will attempt another three, and this one, nothing but net. Her third three-pointer of the evening. 35-3 in this one. Little's three-point attempt, no good, leads to a fast break the other way. This time, Brady not able to get it to go. Carlo, a nice step through move, and she's fouled on her way up, and she will head to the free throw line. Patricia Carlo, sophomore for Oelrichs, as we mentioned. All 5 of these starters, sophomores are under. Only one player on the roster who's above a sophomore, and that's Musso. So great experience for these young Lady Tigers players. Getting out there and learning from their experience. They've got a bright future ahead of them. Charlize Arcorn knocked down her 4th three-pointer of the evening on that last possession. Brady's pass is picked off. Nice scoop shot there from Little. And Little gets it to go. Cross-court pass, just a bit out of the reach of Carlo, so the Lady Warriors will bring it back the other way, leading by a score of 38-5. Just over 5.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Charlize Arcorn looks inside, finds Matilda Anderson. Couldn't get it to go. After a nice move by Jazlia Arcorn, her shot is rejected. Things getting a little out of control here for the Lady Warriors. They'll look to settle things down and get an open shot. Anderson from the corner was left open, wasn't able to get it to go. And we've got a fast break coming the other way. Offensive board, her Many Horses grabs it, puts it back up and in for the Lady Tigers. Nice pass underneath. Charlize Arcorn drew the double team. Saw Metcalf waiting on the opposite block and delivered a nice pass. And Kiani's got 4 points this evening. 7th team foul against the Lady Warriors. That is Metcalf's 3rd of the evening. So Roulard will head to the line to shoot a bonus. Not able to get the front end to go. Arcorn takes it the length of the floor but loses it as she was going up. Hesse grabs it underneath to Arcorn. Shot's no good, and here comes Ulrich the other way. Carlo strong take. Ball wouldn't go though. Anderson outlet pass to Jazz Arcorn. Lost the handle, and she's whistled for a traveling violation. 4 new Lady Warriors checking into the game. That's Valeria Claremont. 5 new Lady Warriors. Valeria Claremont, Lainey Fourhorns, Alea Whiting, Cass Arcorn, and Charlie Kilsensight. So some of these younger players able to get some experience on both sides of the ball here. There's Charlie Kilsensight. She knocks down the triple. Charlie Kilsensight with her first touch of the night, turning it into 3 points. And all 5 of these players were contributing members in tonight's JV victory for the Lady Warriors. Big block there from Molly Little as she swatted that one out of bounds. Claremont does a nice job battling underneath for position, but Cass Arcorn didn't see her quite in time. And Oelrichs will bring it back the other way. Three-pointer on the way. Swish from Jada Roulard. And that's the first three-point basket for the Lady Tigers this evening. Rebound is batted around, last touched by Oelrichs. Cass Arcorn set to inbound. She finds Lainey Fourhorns, who shot doesn't fall for Claremont though.
Starting just inside first personal foul. On the free throw line is Talia Roulard, shooting 2.
Again, there will be no school on Monday for St. Francis students. Staff will be participating in a professional development. That professional development will be led or keynoted by Craig Howe of the Cairns organization. Cairns is the Center for American Indian Research and Native Studies. And that program will be open to the public at noon on Monday. So at noon on Monday, Craig Howe of Cairns will be speaking here at St. Francis. Craig is a very engaging and informative speaker, so I encourage all who are able to make it out on Monday to join us for that up here at the high school. Lainey Fourhorns knocked down the three on that last possession for the Lady Warriors, extending the lead to 36 here early on in the first half. Kills inside's three-pointer, no good. In other announcements, we also, the newly formed running club set to meet on Sunday at Ghost Hawk at 11:30. So 11:30, if you're interested in checking out the running club, they will be meeting at Ghost Hawk at 11:30. Valeria Claremont with a nice move underneath, and she's got another bucket here to give the Lady Warriors 50 points in this first half. Their highest scoring half of the season for the Lady Warriors, in large part due to that tough defense, both the full court press as well as the 1-3-1. Lainey Fourhorns looks inside for Whiting. Pass bounces just out of bounds. Whiting in her hustle after the ball though ran into the wall there. Let's hope she's okay. Looks like she's all good. Carlo brings the ball up, gives it to Twist, tries to make the cross-court pass. Not able to get it to go. Good hustle there from Kills-Insight. Another nice hustle play from Lainey Fourhorns. Lady Warriors just quick to get to every loose ball tonight. Not able to convert on this occasion. We're under 3 seconds to go. Shot up to beat the buzzer, but traveled first. A little side hop to elude the defender. So with 1 second here, we'll see if the Lady Warriors are able to get a shot up. Nothing doing there, but after one half of play, the Lady Warriors, behind a strong defensive effort lead this one by a score of 50-12. We'll be back with second half action in just a couple minutes here. Thanks for joining us from the Warrior Dome.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
How'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Good. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier.
Did anybody catch that play?
No. Nope.
Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on! First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
Living in the Midwest, the weather can turn on a dime. Last year, a storm knocked Koya and Hits 96 radio stations off the air, but because of the amazing crews at Cherry Todd Electric Cooperative, we were back on within a couple of hours. As a partnership between the radio station and Cherry Todd, it was important to get back on the air to inform our listeners about the storm. Cherry Todd Electric Cooperative. They're there when you need them, wherever you need them, keeping the power on.
A message from Cherry Todd Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Living in the Midwest, the weather can turn on a dime. Last year,
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with the personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Computers and more, located at 660 West 2nd Street, is obviously your computer sales and repair business in Winter. The more is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warrior sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear to the next game. Call us at 842-9057 for an appointment to see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Where will you find Black Hills State University graduates? Everywhere, locally, nationally, and internationally. Black Hills State University is where community leaders are inspired, where future teachers are prepared, where global connections lead to business connections, and where underground research is changing the way we understand the universe. Visit bhsu.edu and enroll now at Black Hills State University, where you can earn your degree affordably and with campuses in Spearfish and Rapid City. Stay in the beautiful Black Hills. Where does your future begin? At Black Hills State University.
Hey, Doug, got that?
We are all set, ready for second half action here from St. Francis. A bit of an abbreviated halftime there, which I appreciate. It's a school night. I got to get home and get my rest. But we thank you for joining us in that first half. Leading scorers for the Lady Warriors, Charlize Arkhorn had 14, Kalia Brady had 8, Matilda Anderson 6, Valeria Claremont, Janeda Hesse, Kiani Metcalf, Jazz Arkhorn all with 4, and Lainey Forhorns and Charlie Kilsensight with 3 apiece. So big 50-point output from the Lady Warriors in that first half. We'll see if they're able to continue that effort on the offensive end. Oelrichs still playing hard though. You got to give credit to the Lady Tigers in a game where they trail big. You don't see a lot of complaining or girls hanging their heads low, so shout out to the Lady Tigers for maintaining their integrity and effort throughout this one. We've seen good sportsmanship from both sides throughout this one. Anderson with a nice baseline drive gets it to go off the glass. She's got her first bucket here in the second half. Carlo inside. Looked like there was maybe a little contact there, but no whistle. Charlize Arkhorn gathers the long outlet pass. Tries a 3. No good. Hesse with another offensive rebound and putback for the Lady Warriors. Another turnover from Oelrichs leads to a fast break opportunity for Arkhorn on the other end. Lady Warriors picking up right where they left off in the first half, extending their lead to the largest it's been all night. Outlet pass, Charlize Arkhorn, pump fake, able to get by the defender, and she knocks another 2 points home. With a quick start to this third quarter, she's now got 20 in this ball game. Molly Little with a strong drive. Her shot just a little bit short though, and Arkhorn will come back. This time it's Jazz Arkhorn from the corner, no good. Hesse though gathers the weak side rebound and puts it back up and in. Nice baseline move there from Little. Tried the reverse. That would have been a really nice play there. Just fell off the rim though. Anderson will set it up out top. Kicks it to Kiani Metcalf. Her elbow jumpers rattles around and no good. Lady Tigers will bring it back the other way. Lady Warriors in white, Lady Tigers in blue tonight. Jazz Arkhorn not able to get her reverse layup to go. A little bit of struggles finishing on the offensive end there for the Lady Warriors. But the strong defense continues, and it'll lead to another fast break opportunity. Hesse's fouled on her way up. She'll head to the line for 2. With the lead standing as it is, we will have a running clock for the time being. Hesse hits 1 of 2, but the long offensive rebound favors the Lady Warriors, and Charlize Arcorn hits another bucket here, extending the lead to 65-12. And then on the defensive end, she gets it done with a steal and a foul. Nice strong finish through the contact there by Arcorn, and she's got a chance to make it a 3-point play at the free throw line. Talia Roulard checking back in for the Lady Tigers. Another offensive board for Hesse. She puts it up no good. Jazz Arcorn on the attempt. Nothing doing. Oelrichs bring it back the other way, trying to split the double team. Doesn't work. Both teams trade turnovers. Arcorn inside to Anderson. And she lays it up and in. She's now in double figures this evening. Nice series of moves there from Roulard, able to get inside, but her shot is sent away. And we've got 5 fresh Lady Warriors checking in with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the third quarter of action. That's Valeria Claremont, Kalia Brady, Charlie Kilsensight, Cass Arcorn, and Lainey Fourhorns, the 5 Lady Warriors on the court to close out this third quarter. Nice look inside. Shot not able to go. You can start to see a little bit of that exhaustion and fatigue setting in for the Oelrichs players. After that last shot attempt, Musso lost her footing, was on the ground, and took her time getting up, as all of the players on the court have put forth a great effort tonight, but especially on the Oelrichs side, as they have played, many of these players, a full JV game, or 3/4 of a JV game, followed by a full varsity game. But it's a great experience for them, and again, credit them for sticking it out. Easy thing to do at this point of the game would be to quit, and they show no signs of doing that. Bucket on the offensive end was good for Claremont just a moment ago. She's got 6 points this evening. Some nice contributions off the bench. Fourhorns gets the steal, and she's fouled. And the bucket's good. So she's got a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play. Lady Warriors here with the chance to stay on that 100-point pace. Something that hasn't been done in recent memory, at least to my knowledge. So we'll see how Coach Rich Crow Eagle decides to handle things in the fourth quarter. Free throw is no good, leading to an Oelrich fast break. but that one not able to go. Brady brings it back the other way. Brady playing on a recently injured knee. This is her second game back after she too suffered an injury 2 weeks ago. They'll call that foul on the floor. Looked to me as if she was going up for the shot attempt there, but not so on the call. Lady Warrior pressure in the backcourt. Lady Tigers able to break that. But a good defensive recovery, and Twist's shot was blocked out of bounds. Twist gets it into Carlo. She drives down the lane and is fouled on her way up. Lady Warriors really impressed with the defense tonight. A number of steals and a lot of pressure, but that is just their first foul of the second half. So a good job of playing aggressively without fouling. The Lady Tigers still looking for their first points here in the second half. That one up off the glass, no good. Second attempt just rolls off the rim. And after 3 quarters of play, the Lady Warriors lead 73-12. We'll take a quick break and be back with the fourth quarter just after this.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be Oelrichs' ball to start the fourth quarter here. They face a large deficit. We'll have a running clock here in the fourth quarter, but as we get things going here, a couple quick announcements. There will be no school for students on Monday. No school on Monday, staff professional development. For those that are local, you can come up and join us for that professional development, or at least for the lunch portion of that professional development at noon. Speaker will be Craig Howe of Cairns. Cassandra Arkhorn gets her first bucket of the evening. And she becomes the 10th player on this Lady Warriors team in the scorebook. So really an all-around team effort tonight, both on the offensive and defensive end. Carlo driving hard, and we've got contact. Players hit the deck. Brady's still down. We've also got a youngster on the court. Not totally clear if that last basket counted. I believe it did. Brady's shaken up. He is able to get off under her own strength here. But as we mentioned earlier, she is nursing a recovering left knee, so not sure if this injury had anything to do with that. And the three-point basket is good. I believe it was Four Horns who connected on that one. I had my eyes on the other end of the court. Oelrichs, nice give and go play to break the pressure. Foul on the pass, whistled against Cass Arkhorn. In other announcements, next Thursday, the Rosebud Sioux Tribal Council will be honoring all participants, not just sports, but all those who participated in the L&I activities and competitions earlier this school year. Those students will be honored at the Todd County High School, and those are students from St. Francis, Todd County, as well as White River. So that'll be happening over the lunch hour on Thursday. Also next Thursday, we'll have an early release for all students in order to give parents extra time to join us for Parent Night next Thursday. So with the last semester just coming to a close and grades being finalized, we'll have a chance to have a report card night next Thursday. Kilsensight's three-pointer off the mark. Oelrichs coming back the other way. Not able to get the layup to go, but they do get the steal, and there's Carlo, and she knocks down the bucket. A 4-on-1 effort, so Lady Warriors maybe a little bit too antsy to get out on the offensive end, and there was absolutely nobody there on defense. We'll have the starters checking back into the game for St. Francis. Clock does stop during a free throw, but otherwise we'll run. Kilsensight knocks down the first. And able to connect on the second as well. Long inbounds pass ahead to Carlo. She drives hard, up and in. And she's got 2 straight baskets here for the Lady Tigers. On the other end, it is Arcorn to Anderson, back to Arcorn. Not able to get it to go, and that'll lead to another fast break here. And Roulard able to get that one to go. Jazlia Arcorn with the high arching three-point basket there. (85-18) here. Little drives in. She's fouled by Anderson. Not a shooting foul though, so Lady Tigers will inbound underneath their own basket. Another bucket here. Back-to-back buckets for Jazlia Arcorn as she has hit double digits now in this one. Just over 4 minutes to play. The only thing in doubt at this point is whether or not the Lady Warriors will hit the century mark. Free Indian tacos for everybody if they do. Arcorn will attempt a three-pointer, and she gets it to go. 93-20. And we've got a timeout on the floor called by Oelrichs. So with 3.5 to go here, 93-20, a 73-point lead for the Lady Warriors. So if there was any question about having a lull after a big victory over Lower Brule on Tuesday, Those questions have certainly been answered and then some. As the Lady Warriors have been able to put together an absolutely dominant performance tonight, both on the offensive and the defensive end. So the Lady Warriors will back out of their full court press into a half court 1-3-1 trap, but they're not laying off the gas pedal on the offensive end. Hesse with the steal, gives it up to Anderson, driving baseline, kicks it to Charlize Arcorn. Three-point attempt by Janeda Hesse, and she's fouled. You can really see the excitement and the anticipation on the faces of these Lady Warriors players. Each time they get the ball, it's almost like a smile comes to their face just at the thought of hitting that 100-point mark. You don't see it very often in high school basketball. Hesse with the third free throw attempt on the way. Off the front iron, rebound comes to Jazlia Arcorn. She'll dribble it out. Pass to Charlize. Back to Jazz. High arching three-pointer. That one well off the mark. And the Lady Tigers will head the other direction. Carlo gathers the loose ball, and on her way up, she's fouled. So she will head to the line with a chance for 2 free throws. Also want to mention again, the running club, newly founded running club, will be meeting on Sunday at 11:30 at Ghost Hawk Park. Runners of all abilities, all experiences are welcome. Exciting new club that's been started. I've not had a chance to make it out yet, and I don't think I will this weekend, but I'm looking forward to joining the running club in the future. Charlize Arcorn with some nice ball handling, dribbling her way through the Lady Tiger defense. She's fouled, and she'll head to the line for 2. Chance to pull the Lady Warriors a couple points closer to that 100-point milestone. A little bit of light pressure. Lady Tigers able to handle it. Dribble drive, no good. Ball out of bounds, it'll stay with Oelrichs. Steal by Hesse. Up ahead to Charlize Arcorn. Lays it up with the left, just off the rim, but Jazz able to bring down the board. Puts it up. The anticipation not just growing for the players, but for the fans as well. Few fans starting to stand in anticipation of potentially hitting that 100-point milestone. Arcorn's pass underneath to Hesse. And Warriors point total at 99. Hesse gets it to Arcorn. Arcorn to Jazz. Arcorn, no good. Matilda Anderson, her shot no good. And with every miss, a groan from the crowd. Oh my goodness, 4 chances. 4 chances to hit the century mark there. But nothing doing, and we've got a foul committed by Metcalf. Kalia Brady will check back into the game. So the clock continues to tick. Under a minute We'll see what transpires here. Anderson's outlet pass to Charlie Zarkorn. Here's a chance. She's got it. The Lady Warriors are over the century mark. What a performance tonight from these St. Francis Lady Warriors. And adding to that point total is Kalia Brady. Wow. And an absolute team effort. With that bucket, Brady is over 10 points. And that means we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Lady Warriors in double figures tonight. So this has been just a great team effort to watch on all aspects, from offense to defense to the effort on the boards. Also like to give a shout out to these Oelrichs Lady Tigers as they continued to fight all the way to the end, kept their heads held high. Again, a lot of these players played a full 3 quarters of JV action tonight and a full 4 quarters. So just a little bit overmatched in this one tonight, but great sportsmanship from both teams. Again, congratulations to the Lady Warriors as they have topped 100 points for the first time in recent memory. We'll have to look into that and see when the last time that was done. Maybe this is a school record, who knows? But right now, players posing in front of the scoreboard. Last year's coach, Ryan Holy Eagle, snapping a picture. Congratulations to all of the players for being a part of this historic effort. And thanks for joining us tonight for tonight's broadcast. We'll be back on the air tomorrow at 5:30 with boys action as we host Hot Springs. We hope you'll join us then. Thanks for joining us tonight. Again, final score from St. Francis, the Lady Warriors 103 points to Oelrichs 20. Have a great evening, everybody.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.